Hello, hello. Happy Monday, everyone. I almost said Friday there. That shows you the weeks are getting all messed up. How is everyone doing? I'm going to give this a minute to make sure this is showing up okay. Let me go ahead and go in. For those of you that are new here, I'm Melissa Zoske. I'm your energy alignment business mentor, and I help spiritual entrepreneurs, coaches, and healers clear their success blocks so that they can step into that next level version of themselves. And it just creates a whole new level of goodness in your business. All right, let me check it out here. Let's see where this is going. Yep, everybody looks good here. Awesome. All right. So today we're going to be talking about scarcity and that fear of losing it all, basically that poverty level that many people struggle with. And so if you are watching, why don't you just go ahead and post in the comments where you're watching from? I love to hear this. We have people from all over the world catch these calls because I stream it across LinkedIn, across not Instagram today, but all the Facebook pages, including my personal. So go ahead and post where you're watching from. And if you have anybody that you know kind of lives in that lack mentality, that scarcity, that fear of losing what you already have, please tag them because this could be very helpful for them. Okay, we're going to be doing some IDing of some of these blocks, and we're going to clear them out today. So we're going to help you go from maybe a 7 or 8, and then we're going to drop that down to hopefully a 0 or 1 so that you can start attracting what you want into your life. That sound good? All right, so go ahead, give StreamYard permission. There's a little, if you're in the group, sometimes it doesn't show up, but if you see it at the top of this post, you can give StreamYard permission for me to be able to see your name, okay? So go ahead and post your name in the comments and just say, I'm here, and we will, let me see if I can find another one here. And I'll be able to address you specifically. We're going to be able to really dial in today. I love this. We're going to step into the matrix. All right, here we go. Awesome. All right, so many of you have been feeling this scarcity mode, especially this last year and a half. It's been a little spooky. And oftentimes that comes with just feeling that there's not enough to go around. There's a limited supply. And I want you to really step into that feeling of there's a limitless supply. There's unlimited supply for everything that you want. And when you do that, remember that your cells hear everything that you're saying. They hear every thought, every belief, every action. And so I want you to really step into that because we're going to start IDing each one of your beliefs, patterns, programmings, traumas, emotions from this lifetime, as well as those from your ancestors. Because remember, these belief systems and all these cellular memories can go back hundreds, if not thousands of years. And it's just encoded into your cells. And what that does is it's just giving old programming, outdated programming, and instructing your body, your mind, your spirit, your field to take actions that are outdated, that you don't need to do anymore. All right. So remember that we create our own world. We create everything that we want. And everything that you put out, the universe matches and sends back. So today, my job for you is to help you reformat that. We want to clear out what's no longer serving you so that you can step into that next level version of you, creating the business of your dreams, creating the lifestyle that you want, creating the health, because remember, everything's connected. When you work on one thing, you work on everything. Hi, Christine. So glad to see you. There's another Facebook user. I can't see your name. If you want to put your name in front of it, you can. Let me go ahead and check this. Katie, hi. Good to see you here. All right. Okay. So maybe some of you have had success already, and now you worry that you might lose it, right? Like, what if you lose it all again? Like maybe you've worked really hard to get something, and then all of a sudden in your mind, you're like thinking, oh my gosh, what if I lose it? Or you live in a state of worry about your future, your retirement, how you'll put your kids through college, and you're always worrying about that. But the fear around this is what you're actually attracting back in. Okay. It's like, think about all that energy that you're putting out toward the negative. And that's not where you want to be, because remember, the universe sends you back everything that you feel, everything that you're putting out there. The universe is sending you back that like vibration. So if you're in that worry field, if you're putting all that energy into that, think about how that would be if you put that energy into creating what you want instead. I mean, it would be massive. And I know there's lots of worry warts out there. I know how that is. It can be easy to step into that, okay? So fear of failure is something that also can come in, and it constantly sending signals. So remember, that fear is actually instructing your energy field, the universe, which attracts that more things to fail around. All right. So just let that soak in. Okay. So when you're feeling any of these emotions around this, like fear is an emotion, um, it's like making you feel like something's wrong with you. It's like you have something inside of you, like, I'm not good enough, or I can't do anything right. Or, maybe you feel like you're broken in some way. Or maybe you feel like if you're broke, you're a bad person, or that you're a loser. Right. And so we attract more of that because it compounds on itself. It makes this massive mound of a ball of energy that is creating this vortex of negativity that you don't want. Okay. So we want to make sure that we're putting that out there again. We want to be creating actually what you want. Okay. Don't send out to the universe what you don't want. Okay. So focusing on that fear can actually stop you from living your life to the fullest. And that includes your business, that includes your health. I remember when I was having health issues and I was in a lot of pain, it was hard not to get out of my head the pain that I was in. And when we went through financial struggles at the same time, it was really hard to get out of how are we going to pay the next bill? How are we going to, are we going to be able to keep our house? Are we going to be able to, keep the cars that we have? I mean, it was a lot of fear. And so it's really, I understand how hard that can be to turn that around and start like focusing on what you want to create. But I'm a proof that it can be done. Okay. So once we remove the fear, and we're going to work on that in a minute, and worry around not having enough or not enough for to go around or losing what you have, we can focus on what you do want. All right. And that is really that's really the name of the game. Okay. So focusing on what you want. Hi, Cassie. Nice to have you here. Think about, again, all that energy that that energy you put on avoiding what you don't want. Okay. Let me know if any of you, just say me, you've put energy into what you're trying to avoid. That is, and if that's you, put me, just because it helps you really start to identify that, hey, yeah, I've done that before. I know I have, and it's no fun. And then again, think about that same amount of energy going toward what you want to create instead. How amazing would that be? And it's doable, you guys. It really is. Hi, Ada. Nice to see you here, hon. We're going to be going deeper into this on our private Facebook group in the programs on Wednesday. So today we're just getting to the tip of the iceberg with the free call here. Okay. So what do you fear losing? I want to ask any one of you right now. And if you're watching the replay, this still works. Okay. I want you to think about, what do you fear losing? And maybe you imagine yourself having nothing. All right. Maybe that's you. Maybe it's fear of making it and losing it. Like you already have it. Maybe you've already made a ton and you grip it. You're like, I got to hang on to every single bit of this so tight that it's like that grip of fear, right? You see people win the lottery all the time that lose all their money within a year because they have all this lack and this fear of losing, that they're actually bringing in that losing energy. And we don't want that. We want to make sure that we're in that energy field of creating and making this abundant life, because it is possible. You are creating everything. I mean, I remember when I was working on health, again, as an example, most of your cells renew every 90 days. So every 3 months, you have almost a complete new body. Now think about that. So why are we sick? Why do we have illness? Why do we have pain? It's because we're in that mindset. We don't have that environment set with our thoughts, our emotions, our beliefs to actually be creating what we want. And a lot of that is subconscious. And that's what we're going to tap into today. And this is going to be a lot of fun. So the subconscious carries most like 90% of our thoughts, our beliefs, our patterns, those things from our ancestors that are encoded into our DNA, and that also stick in our muscles, glands, tissues, organs, all that. And it's all around our energy field. And so with that, think about it. It's your subconscious. How are you going to win over your subconscious? And so the 10% today, we're going to consciously be going in, and I'm going to be tapping in with your higher self to be able to ID whatever it is that's keeping you stuck so that you can lower this fear and start to create that success that you want, that living with vibrant health, that having a wildly successful business can create you. Okay? So I want you to think about, again, what do you fear losing? What do you have, or what do you feel is lacking? What do you fear the most? Okay? And I want you to rate that from a 0 to 10 and post it in the comments, like 10 being, oh my God, I really am scared this is going to happen. I'm going to lose everything. Or 0 being, nope, I'm good. I don't fear anything. And post your number 0 to 10 because we're going to do an exercise here and start to really get to the root of this. We're going to go to the original event that created this from your family line and from your field and from the collective so that we can create change. Okay? So let me go ahead and see some comments. I think there's a little bit of a delay here. Let's see some comments. 0 to 10, where are you? Where are you in this? And let me see that. An 8. That is a lot. Yeah, Candy, an 8. I get it, girl. We're going to be going deeper with you in the Aligned and Limitless program on Wednesday with all of you that are in my program. We're going to go super deep and we're going to get so much of this done so that you can totally create. And Candy, you're doing amazing with your business right now. I am so proud of you. Wow. Yes. Okay. Being weak and needing people, 8.5. That's really high. And I totally get it. I don't know who that is, but yeah. Okay, I'm not going to have enough dollars to pay bills. So 10, when my family starts stress on money, then I start to see my biz goes down. Yep. Yep. And it's like family. And you guys, we have a lot coming up here with like Christmas coming up. Thanksgiving's next if you're in the US. And that family field is amplified. So any fears that you have, even when you were growing up, it just kind of like triggers you in where you are today. So we're going to work on that today too, because family patterns are going to be coming up today too. Yeah, 10, that's a lot. So that fear is creating more things that we don't want. Okay. So let's get this done. Let's get this party started. Okay. So clearing this is just the beginning. All right. We're just going to go in and start tapping into where this is. So I want you all just to kind of, if you're not driving, just close your eyes and relax. Take a nice, easy, deep breath in and just shift your eyes up just gently, just enough. I don't want you to strain them. And we're going to call in your higher selves to come forward. All right. Calling in each one of your higher selves to come forward individually. And we are asking for full access permission to your field. Yes. Okay. So we're asking for full permission. So you can consciously give this permission that your higher selves has given me permission to your field to be able to clear out anything that's coming up for you. Okay. Now I want you to tap on both hands over your heart and then pulling your hands back, hovering them over your heart chakra. And I want you to think of any fears around losing it all, this scarcity, this poverty mindset, these worries, the stresses, that grip on holding on to everything with the strongest grip that you have. All right, just think about that. I know it feels negative, but we're going to be clearing this out. And I want you to think about anything else that just pops into your mind from your past. All right. Tapping both hands over your third eye and then pulling your hands back. So thinking of your past where maybe you struggled, any times in your past, just let them come forward. Let them come forward, okay? Whatever memories come forward, it's okay. Don't judge it. There's no judgment here. It's just allowing yourself to be in this moment and allowing whatever wants to come forward to come forward. Any beliefs, any struggles, how do you feel about yourself? When you think about any past failures, any struggles, do you feel judgment from others? Maybe because you don't have as much as them, or because they're successful and you're not, and their life seems easy and yours isn't. Maybe there's some resentment. Tapping left hand over your crown chakra, right hand over your solar plexus, right over your stomach area, and then pulling your hands back. Maybe there is this fear around the stigma around not having even the basics. And this goes back in your family line so many generations. And we're asking your higher self to come forward and ID everything around these fears, around this poverty, around this scarcity. Just ID everything from this lifetime as well as inherited, anything from influential people that you might have absorbed, anything from your mother while you were being formed in utero. We're also tapping into the collective field here and the fear that's come up over the last year and a half that's been so highly charged. And we're just going to ID any of those things. Anything from your timeline, any resistances. All right, now we're asking, all of these are ID. Yes, all of these are ID'd. And now we're asking the higher self to clear these in each and every one of you. All right, keeping your hands, both hands tapping at the sacral chakra, right below the belly button, and then pulling your hands back. Okay, tapping into the field, tapping into the collective consciousness, and over here. And then one person is 17 generations back. I'm pulling that in. We have a 2-year-old memory struggle from the parents. It created a lot of fear, a lot of just not knowing what was going to happen, a lot of this fear of safety, fear of security. I mean, and it went so deep. It was almost blood curdling. It was just so deep. Clearing that. All right. All right. Okay, I want you to feel this, and now we're asking. Okay, shifting this 100%. Massive. All right. All right, so let's go ahead. Okay, feel that energy in your shoulders, relaxing. Feeling your body being in tune to your cells and your thoughts and your beliefs. Just how you feel right now, feeling relaxed and aligned. I know. Again, tapping both hands over your heart and then pulling your hands back, hovering them over your heart. Now I want you to visualize what you want to create. And this is the fun part. I want you to see yourself abundant, successful, financially set, no worries about retirement or where the money's going to come from your mortgage or any of that. You are living your best life. I want you to see yourself in this way. All right. Really grab a hold of what it is that shows up when you think about yourself living this lifestyle that you want. Maybe you have more than enough and your family's around you and you have everything that you need right now in front of you. Tapping both hands again over the sacral chakra, right below your belly button, and then pulling your hands back and visualize this. Now I want you to think about any resistance that comes up around this. Your eyes are still shut and they're lifted up gently. These feelings of not deserving, any feelings of rich people are bad, any money blocks around this, people will become dependent on you. You could have fear of success, fear of responsibility. What if you can't always deliver? What if people become, they become reliant on you and they expect something and then you can't deliver? Maybe you fear you'll lose close friends. If you become successful, people will become jealous of you. And so these things come up, and I want you to think about that. Maybe being successful means a lot of hard work. Too much hard work, no time for family or other good things in your life, too much responsibility. What if too much is expected of you from your family? and then you get burnt out and you can't continue. Think about that. Making money is hard work. Okay, let's pull that into the field. All these success blocks, these things that are showing up for you right now. When you think of them, having your higher self pull these into the field so that we can clear them, okay? Maybe it's on the opposite. Maybe it's too easy for you and you feel that it's unfair because others have to work so hard. And you feel like that you have to be in the same playing field as them. And so that's creating a lot of resistance. Maybe your family history has been a lot of either you've made a lot easily and it felt unfair, maybe you felt entitled, or you feel that people that are wealthy are entitled, or maybe it's just the family history of either poverty or success, and that resistance comes because you can see the good and the bad with each. Okay, so letting others down, maybe you fear of letting others down or making them feel uncomfortable because you are doing so well. Pulling that into your field. Left hand throat chakra, right hand root. Tap, 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 and then pulling your hands back. All right, triggers around all the family. This is coming up from the holidays coming up right now. Triggers from all families, pulling that into your field. We want to make sure we pull this one and this one in. Let's pull over here as well. All right. And bringing this into the field. Okay. All right. So anything passed down from your ancestors that create beliefs like regarding lack, regarding loss, regarding poverty, hunger, scarcity, any of these that are related to you being successful. Okay, we're asking your highest self to ID anything else that's coming forward, IDing any of these blocks. Okay, we have a 22 generation back, a 14, a 7-year-old, pulling those into the field now. All right, we're going to clear these, calling your higher self to clear these at the original event, at the root. We want to make sure that we're clearing at the root for each one of you so that you don't have any part of that springing back up, okay? Feeling your cells light up as they are releasing. Feeling your body vibrate, buzz with this great feeling. All right. Okay, we're going to see this transform right now. All these negative beliefs around your success. Okay. Feel that as every cell in your body, every organ, every gland, every dark corner of your being shifts into this new reality. Okay. Okay, this is true. Yes. Okay. So we're asking to clear any of these emotions, fear, success, fear of abundance, treat the fear of unfamiliar territory. If you've never had success, maybe where you're at right now, you feel safer. We're going to clear that out so that you can move forward. Anything from this timeline, anything from alternative timelines, anything from the collective, anything from family events, anything that don't belong to us from past lives that are held in your DNA. All right. Okay, feeling that shift. Is there anyone here that's left out? No. Okay, everyone's here. Okay, so good. So we're pulling in any chakras. Okay, we're getting a lot of the sacral. So let's go ahead and tap right below the belly button. Sacral chakra, pulling your hands back, hovering them up over the the sacral, and pulling that into the energy field to transform. Tapping on the left hand over the crown chakra, right hand over the root chakra, and then pulling your hands back and visualizing this beautiful golden energy coming through your crown, universal love and light coming through your crown, down through your spine, through all your chakras until it meets your root chakra. The root chakra is beautiful, vibrant, flowing. And from that root, beautiful grounding cords come through the root, down through your chair, down through the earth, to the center of the earth, grabbing beautiful earth fire, bringing that earth fire back up through your root, through the grounding cord, up, 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 up to the root, and mixing with this beautiful universal energy and allowing this beautiful energy to expand, spreading to all your organs, all your glands, every molecule of your being. All right. Feeling this energy expand out past your body, around your aura, fixing any like weaknesses, any areas of tears, thickening your aura, pulling it in tighter to your body, and then this beautiful energy spreading out past you, around you, several feet, making it the size of a small room. Let's make it several yards, tapping over your heart chakra again, tap, 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 and then pulling your hands back. Visualizing this beautiful bubble of energy around your whole being. You can bring people that you love, your children, your husband, your wife, anyone, any partner, anybody into your bubble that you want in this beautiful room, a beautiful energy, and feeling they are safe. This light around this room is so bright that all darkness, parasites, viruses, bacteria, all negative energy of any kind, all cords, contracts, entities, anything negative, pass harmlessly by you. You are safe, you are protected, you are secure, you're supported in all ways. And just feeling that energy of protection, feeling safe finally, feeling like the universe has your back, that you are always supported, that you are always able to tap into God's source universe, your higher self, to get the information that you need to move forward in your life on all levels, whether it's your health, your relationships, your finances, whatever that is, you have that support. Okay, pulling in, especially the heart chakra, tapping again over the heart, pulling this heart chakra energy into this field. We're pulling liver. There's a lot of anger and resentment. We're going to pull the liver energy in. And we have the third eye chakra. Let's pull that in. What you're seeing and not liking that you're seeing and how it triggers you. We're pulling that energy in. And then all the other remaining chakra energies from anyone else here. Sixth generation back memory that's coming forward right now around resistance. Pulling that into the field. And then we're asking to ID any other events, any other past timelines, any other collective timelines from the universal collective, anything that's been hidden, uncloaking anything that's been hiding from you for generations, that's been replaying in a pattern with your family, a family pattern of poverty, a family pattern of lack, family pattern of scarcity, pulling that in and freeing you from this, clearing it all at the earliest event. Okay. Yes. All right, so creating this. Okay, I want you to place one hand over the other over your heart. Just the palm side down and just use little circular motions. Feeling this transformation. Now we're calling on your higher self to really anchor this in at every level. And calling your future self to stand in front of you. Keep your hands rolling doesn't matter which direction, just rubbing in any direction. Calling in your future self to stand in front of you, seeing her in a state of massive abundance. Having all that you want, what would that look like? It's different for all of us. What kind of home do you live in? What kind of home does your future self that's super successful and that there's an unlimited supply of everything that you could ever ask for? How does she live? What kind of house does she live in? What kind of car does she drive? What kind of lifestyle is she having? What are you wearing? What kind of food are you eating? Are you eating healthy food? Are you getting really clean, clear, vibrant water? Are you exercising every day? Do you feel completely vibrant and happy? Smiling so wildly as she looks at you and you look into her eyes, happy, content. Everything is working out for you. Everything is here for you. Everything happens for you, not to you. Every opportunity, every circumstance opens up to a new possibility, new potential for you to have everything that you could have ever imagined. And we are all different. We don't all want the same thing. So imagine what this is like for you. Feeling free, feeling secure, feeling safe, feeling loved, feeling supported, feeling content, feeling peace, feeling joy, and looking into her eyes, knowing that this is you and that a part of you is there already. There is no distance in time. There's no distance in energy. There's no time difference when it comes to energy. You are there already. And just look into her eyes, smile, and give gratitude and thanks, knowing that she sees where you are and that she knows you'll be where she is completely 100% soon. A part of you is already there. All right, allowing all this to process and integrate as we created this massive shift within each one of your cells, feeling this peace and this joy and this love and this contentment, knowing that everything is here for you. Crossing both hands over your chest and give yourself a nice big squeeze and give gratitude and thanks for this healing and magnifying it and sharing it with anyone else listening to this recording. Oh, I felt good. I love starting Mondays off like this. How did that feel? You can roll your shoulders around just to release. Sometimes I'll arch forward to release any trapped emotions or beliefs or patterns in my spine, and then arch back. And that helps you release that. And just feel grounded. Feel grounded in this. Now, I want you to tap back into that original number that you had of fear, of not having enough. And I want you to put what the number is now, 0 to 10. 0 being nothing, you don't fear that at all. 10 still is the highest, the worst. But just be in this moment with your body buzzing and close your eyes for a second and tap into, how do you feel right now? Do you feel that hope and that possibility? And I want you to put the new number in. And let me see what this says. Ada, we have Katie, we have 4. Ada, we have 6. So you still have some fear. All right, so let's just complete this a little bit more. Everybody shut their eyes. All right. Shut your eyes and roll them up. And I want you to focus on that fear. And I want you to connect to your highest self, to your soul, to your purpose, to your passion. And feeling these fears, knowing that you are always supported, feeling them shift down, feeling those numbers drop as your body relaxes more and more. And I'm getting the 2, I'm getting SH, EF, IB, LF, CH, SH, 12, 2, 7, 22, 18, 95, 111. Remembering 111. Take a deep breath. Yeah, it's still releasing. Candy, you went from an 8 to a 2. Awesome. What are the numbers now after just doing that little quick exercise? I saw the numbers dropping massively. Let me see what you're saying. Oh, my legs are so buzzy right now. It feels awesome. Yeah, you're still releasing. Yep. Ada down to a 2. Yeah, we just need a little nudge. And Ada, we're going to be working on this on Wednesday in the Aligned and Limitless group. I want each one of you down to a 0. So this is the possibilities. Yay, Katie, down to a 1 on the way to 0. The next 24 to 48 hours, you're going to be feeling some more massive shifts. So I want to make sure that you drink plenty of water. Ground yourself if you can outside. If you have a grounding pad, that's great. I like to earth myself, making sure that everything feels in alignment. I'm still clearing as I'm speaking here. So funny. Love this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, also feels it's going down to a 0 soon. Yep. A 1 on its way to a 0. 3, awesome. 0, 2, amazing. Okay, Paula, you can come back and you can tap into this energy later. Anchor to your higher self. This is going to continue to drop over the next 24 to 48 hours. So make sure that you come back and add your new number. Um, yeah, this is so fun. I love this. Okay, this makes me so happy. You guys don't know. You guys just don't know. All right, I'm so happy to see that. Oh, Candy, you are doing so amazing. Candy's in the Aligned and Limitless program, and she has just had this crazy abundant week this last week. So proud of you. So excited for you. She does amazing work, and she's an amazing photographer as well. If you need a photo shoot that is aligned with energy and brings out your highest energy to attract your soulmate clients, and you want a photo shoot around that, she's your gal. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and draw a card. I love this. Okay. We're going to draw a card. So for any of you, I want you just to focus on, we're just going to draw a couple cards. Okay. I want you to focus on what you want for this week. Oh, you're so welcome. So happy to be here to help you. Yes. Okay. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and focus on what you want to create in your business or your life. It doesn't really matter. Everything is connected. Remember, when you work on one thing, you work on everything. And I'm using my Energy of Your Business cards, which are available now, by the way. Inside, I have a link I can post in here so you guys can purchase these if you want a deck. They're super powerful. I just got done charging the last batch, imprinting with powerful success energy. So fun. I love this. Okay, so focus on what you want to create. All right, focus on what you want this next week. Aligned action to create this success or this unlimited supply of abundance in your life, your business, your relationships, your health, all of it. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to pull one for the whole group, just keeping your mind, body, spirit aligned. Okay, one more red. All right, here we go. Clarity, yes. So get clear on what you want, who you want to serve, and what transformations will happen. Now, for those of you that are using this card, whatever comes up for you, just remember that it gives you some guidance, but I want you to pay attention to what comes up for you in your, like, what does this card mean to you when I say clarity? Okay. So with health, clarity could be getting clear on what your next step would be. Like maybe it's a specific like plant-based diet, or maybe it's getting more water, as simple as that. Or maybe it's getting some self-care in. And when you get that picture and you think clarity, it's something that pulls at you and you're like, okay, I can do this. And then I want you to take the action step toward that. Okay. All right, let me see here. Okay, Ada, I'm going to pull a card for you. I know that I didn't see you last week. I'm going to pull a card for you. So just go ahead, close your eyes, and focus on what you want to create personally this next week. All right. And Ada, you're getting a deck of these cards sent to you. You should get them in the next few days for being part of the Aligned and Limitless program. Everybody that joins that gets a deck. It's part of tapping deeper into your intuition. Okay, Ada. Ooh, okay, Ada, energetic launch. And I don't know if, okay, so this means for anybody, if you have a business, let me go back over here. If you have a business, energetically launching could be doing a masterclass, it could be doing a challenge. It could be that you have, for you, Ada, like an art like series that you want to put into some kind of maybe it's a showing. And that's what you're supposed to do next, is like have a series of your art that goes into a show, a specific showing that's been in your mind that you've wanted to get into. And so for you, that could be reaching out to that gallery, that one that you've been wanting to reach out to for a while. Okay. So think about what energetic launch means for you, Ada. Okay. And if any of you, when I'm pulling a card for someone else, is feeling that pull like that's for me, then right before I pull it, then it's for you too, okay? Okay, let's see if I can see anybody else here. Okay, Katie, I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for you too. And then we'll do Candy. Okay, Katie, go ahead and just focus on what you want for this week. Aligned action. Aligned action. Focus on your intention, on what it is, the message that you are to get. Okay, yes. Ooh, your zone. Okay. So, Katie, this is for you on your zone. Step into your zone of genius. You have everything you need to succeed now. Okay. So, no more waiting around in the sidelines. Step into your zone, claim it. This is where what I'm getting right now is the expertise, making sure that you are being that expert in your field and that you are claiming it, you're owning it. A lot of times I find that people are constantly in like getting serial certified, or they are taking more courses, and it's like, okay, getting mentorship is different than a course. When you're doing a standalone course, I know many of you buy those courses and never use them. Okay. That's because there's no accountability. I want you to think about stepping into your own zone, not doing those other things, and really claiming who you are. Okay. I love this card. Isn't that pretty? Okay. So Candy, Candy, Candy. Then I've got to go. Got to go. All right, Candy. I want you to focus on what it is that your next step is here, sweetie. What aligned action? What can you do to reach your dreams, to create this lifestyle that you want, to create that abundance in your body, mind, and spirit? Anybody else who's thinking this way too, this card could be for you. And if you're listening to the recording, oh my gosh, I got again zone. Candy, I got the zone again for you. Isn't that funny? Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. So Candy, and I see you stepping further and further into this at all times, and just using that beautiful energy of yours to really show up as the expert in your field. I love that you've been doing the clubhouses and doing the collaborations with others. This is incredible. All right. So the Facebook, I don't know who this is, but oh my God, so true about buying courses versus mentorship. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys, let me see here. Just make sure if there's any more questions. I know. It's so funny. Okay, you guys have been so great. And again, I think that my assistant has got the link to this ready. I'm going to post that here, so check back. It'll probably be in the Shining Mentors group as well, Shining Mentors Successful Entrepreneurs. So if you aren't a member already, ask to join. I streamed this already. It's the Shining Mentors Successful Entrepreneurs Facebook group. So if you're watching this from LinkedIn, just come on over and we'll add you to the group. We do a lot of these extra clearings. I do pop-up clearings in there. And just take the aligned action steps in your business, because it's not just about clearing out these things. It's about stepping in and taking the aligned action with what your intuition is guiding you to do. All right. It has to go hand in hand. The universe meets you halfway. The universe loves action. All right. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of the week. Super happy to have you here. And give you many blessings. Have the best week possible. Okay. Take care, guys. Bye.